Coach, I got to tell you, we envy you right now in that nice dry studio as we are at soggy and windy Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go. Here we go. Regular. Pistol. 61, matchbox, lights. Hey, wahoo!
And Mayfield just getting the play off. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Hey.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Flushed out right. And incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Haskins escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They got it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
X3, 218, chop.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Play action. Haskins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Hey, you're on the
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out to his left. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Alpha. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line. Hey! 56 is the mic. And we have it. Up. 56 the mic.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you have there because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Focus, defense, focus. Switch it. Hey, alert. Shoot. Hurry. Sponge. No. Show it.
They'll try the left side. Slade. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, 33. Hurry. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home,
Here's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. On first down, Slade, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Alert! Alert! Hurry! 22-jet bombers! 22-jet bombers! Go! Let's go!
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Hey, alert!
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Come on, guys. You got this. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Haskins. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Haskins. Flush to his right. On the catch, it's Crowder. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. They go play action now. Haskins. Complete to Jones. It's a gain of 5. And it's a 2nd down.
Complete to J.J. Jones. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 48-yard line.
Check 43.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. Haskins now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Haskins will throw. Dancing to his left. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Complete to Dorsett. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
3rd and 2, now Haskins. It's complete to Grant. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Throwing on second down, Haskins. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Next to score, Patriots 14, Browns 0.
Following the Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
56 to Mike. Hey, Zoo. 56.
To throw, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Check safety, check safety. Recon, 132 fighter.
Now Mayfield. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Regular.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Treystone, Travis. Check 44. Check 15. Check 15.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On 2nd and 1, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he completes it to Westbrook.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 17, Mayfield. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
He completes it to Jones. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. The throw complete to Dorsett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now Haskins on first down. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
To throw again on second down. Haskins. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Hey, we're 33, Central West.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety.
Real.
Shit.
Pistol.
On first down, Slade. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 9 good yards there on the run, and now third down. Mayfield from the gun on third down. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, third and goal.
Hurry! Hey, alert!
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Here's Grant. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
King! Hey, orbit!
Mayfield on play action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. They go play action. Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's fourth down. And his kick is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Tighten up.
Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sione Takitaki in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On third down, Grant. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up fourth down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this, though.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
The Browns drive about to get started. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive it to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Check. Hurry.
Mayfield on first down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You got tight right there. Check 52.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Caught by Jones. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Haskins. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play. Throwing now, Haskins on first down.
I know
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Sione Takitaki able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
So don't say nothing.
After the sack on first down, Haskins, and he's going to go down again. Sione Takitaki able to record his 5th sack of the season. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Hopkins on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
It through, and that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe we needed to do kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 4th quarter. Down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Let's go. Regular.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And again, it's Chubb. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Run. Hey, exit.
Mayfield to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Hey, 133.
Now Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Hurry! Hey, alert!
They'll look to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Real. Sponge. No. King. Showing up. Deuce.
Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
61, match box, shot.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Try to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for the Pats, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis,